Okay everyone, so I've been meaning to make this video about my hostel life and hostel conditions for a very long time, and today I decided to finally do it. Yes, take that miserable life. Anyways, you need to step forward. Okay, I'm feeling very awkward, people are ogling at me. This is the gate of my hostel, and this is where I've been living for the past 2 to 3 years, and this is the dump area. I have told them to get a dustbin, but this is where we hang our clothes and everything. The small room you're looking at is where I've spent 2 years of my life. I'm currently not living in the room back to back, but that is where I spent 2 years. So let me first show you that. Okay, we stepped in, as messy as always. This is why I don't like that. Technically, I don't live here. This is trespassing, but I have a key, so I guess it's fine. I have permission. One of my best friends still live in this room, so I guess it's all right. Okay, we are stepping in. Wow, they finally learned etiquette to fold their, blankets. They didn't do that while I was here, so that is something. Okay, yes, this is the room where I spent 2 years of my life. Let me get back and give you they still don't do that. They don't have a dustbin. They throw their bottles and whatever they drink and whatever they eat, like that wrappers over there, right on the floor. It's an old habit I've been using to clean after them for a very, very long time. So this is actually the room. And let me tell you a bunch of things about it. When I first came into this room, this place was my place. I used to, have my futon over here, and I used to sleep here with my bags over here and a little bag over there. There used to be a little space over here, and there used to be a fourth futon over here as well, because at that time there were 4 people in this room. And yeah, it was very messy because the guy over here was a druggie, and the room was a mess most of the time. So basically, in summers it's pretty hot. One thing I want to tell you about this room is, for some reason, the ceiling is super high. You see this fan? This fan is not black in color originally. It's just black now. The roof, I don't know if it's visible properly or not, but it's very high, and I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it's the wall, if it's the fact that it's quite inside over here. It's very hot. This room is considerably hot. As soon as you enter it in summer, you can feel the heat. So they used to place a big cooler over here, like it was a big fan. It would leave only this much space for me to go like this outside. It was a mess, and it would affect all the carpet and the smell and everything, and that cooler would face directly over here. So I was gone to the holidays, and that guy who used to live here put his bed like that, disrupting the whole. So for the sake of peace, I gave him my place. I went over here, and yeah, technically I was suffering in the heat, but I was at least it was my own personal corner. That's what's most important to me. I got this thing in this room. I got this table in this room. It was not here until a year ago, and so I didn't take it back because the next room that I'm currently living in is pretty small. And yeah, this used to be my second place, and these are 4 cupboards. If I just told you that 4 people used to live here, so you would hope that one belongs to. You can't lock them because they don't even close properly. But anyways, see, I'm opening this. It's messy, and no matter what I try to do, it stays messy. OMG, this is mine. I guess I forgot to take it back. Okay. Yeah, sorry for that. Another mess. They don't want to clean it up. When I try to do that, they're like, no, leave it. And this one, as you can see, is a mess. And this used to be my section. It looks messy right now, But I had, back when I was there, the shopper was clean and I used to set up everything of myself over here. My shoes were over here and everyone used to keep all of their precious belongings over here. And I was like, why do you do that? And they're like, it's safe over here. And I'm like, why don't you clean it and put it over there? And they're like, nah, it's fine. And they used to use my things as well, which irritated the shit out of me because you're using my toothpaste, my perfume, my hairbrush. And God knows even if my toothbrush as well. Oh God forbid, man. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, this is, 3 people. So space-wise, it was not much of an issue. But okay, you see, I used to lie down over here like this. And that guy over there, now the one who's the druggie actually got out of the room. Okay, that's the interesting story. When the druggie got out, we got 3 of them. I was pretty happy. Then they brought another 4th guy. I was pissed at him. He left the hostel on his own accord. I was happy again. But then you know what happened? They got another 4th guy. And that is when I was like, after this all, I'm leaving this room. So the guy over here, okay, he's a very nice guy in general. He used to take care of me in his own ways, but he used to talk a lot to girls. Like, he had a lot of, relations or I don't know what, but he speaks very loudly. At first, I had a good stamina, but then I just got irritated. The 4th guy who is in this room, I don't know how his personality is, but he also belongs to the same village as them. One of them was my friend, my class fellow Imran. Chill guy, I like him. I would still love to be in a room with him if possible. And yeah, this is where I would used to, hang my clothes, and for some reason they would still come and hang their clothes over here as well, despite having that place, this place, and that place. And this place as well. This was not mine. I was only here, but they would still do that. And anyways, it is what it is. And yeah, I guess that's about it. This is the room. It might seem like a normal room to some, but it was, I didn't had a really good experience over here. Anyways, I'll take my leave. I taught them basically, I would say, because I used to clean them up and they were, it was very messy. Oh, one more thing. See this? It's a wooden plank. There is a lumber cutting area across this wall attached right next to it. And when I was over here, every time they would work, soil and stuff would fall down and mess all of this up. And yeah, that's about it. And the noise from there was very irritating as well. And this used to be a washroom, this one, but then they turned it into a mini 1-seater. I have no idea why they would do that. Yeah, they actually used this lock, but then they forgot the key and now it was too big for them to break through. Then they got this one and then they forgot the lock again and then they broke this and then they got this one. Wow, simply. When I just come out from here, you can see a general overlook of the hostel that I've spent my life in. This is the warden's room. That is the generator, and yeah, these are the washrooms. This is the place where we do wuzu, where we fill our water bottles from, where we clean our hands. So you can imagine the level of hygiene, but I don't have any other option over here, and this is how I've been living for the last more than 2 years. And okay, trust me, you don't want to go inside over there. Fine. Okay, let's go to my room now. This is where they expect us to, iron our clothes, because they have, attached strip breakers. I actually shifted to that room once. It was not bad, but I didn't even spend 3 whole days. My roommates forced me to come back at that time. Yeah, this time they couldn't do that because, yeah, it was permanent one. The video is getting long, but it is a memory. So this is my room. Come on. Okay. Welcome to Satsu's temporary hostel's lair. Okay, it's too dark, I know. I usually turn off the lights, other people's don't. Okay, here we are. Yeah, it's not the best place you would expect, but it is what it is. Let me just stand. I'm standing right next to the door. This is the door. You can see the room. This is the fan they expect me because there is no fan on the ceiling. The room is too small. It's a small cubicle. These are the clothes I have to wash, my iron, my bag. These things are not my doings. Someone used to, the one guy who used to live here before was a student of preparing for the medical test, and he was preparing and convincing him that he's doing a good job. And I assure you, this guy failed because I read the notes, and yeah, it's just, mental satisfaction. This used to be a window that connects to a previous room, but it's everyone just doesn't do a proper job. So yeah, I'm sure other people around in the other rooms can hear me right now. That is the one drawback. The voices are very crystal through in winters. The walls are a mess. Yeah, I can hear someone coughing. This is one cloth hanger. That is a small ventilation. This is one bulb. The second bulb won't work even though I just changed it 2 weeks ago. When light goes, blackouts, load shedding, this small light turns on, works on a battery, so at least I'm not in the dark complete 24/7. Some more hangers, you can see this is my futon. This is a mess right now because I just got up to make the video. I was sitting over here and I was like, you know what, let me just make this video. It's, even though I have been living in these type of situations for more than a year, this is part of my life now. I don't know. It is part of my life. Yeah. And this is a single seater, and I do get lonely, I guess, at times over here. It was my wish to live in a single seater, and I am considerably happy, but I miss the room at my own house. I have made a video about my own room, and you guys already know how that is, so you can expect from someone to come from a room like that to a room like this. How would he feel? Anyways, I guess that's about it for the room experience, my hostel experience. I'll make a video about the university and some other things, important ones as well. I guess with that, Satsu, over and out.